douchebags making millions in their 20s, driving around in fancy sports cars, while enjoying one vacation after the other in luxury resorts. Is this really what the reality at McKinsey, BCG, and Bain looks like? Do these firms really throw that much money at their consultants? The answer is no, but you can make more than a decent living. Let's look into how much consultants at McKinsey, BCG, and Bain actually make, from new joiner to partner. So let's go. First and foremost, let's get this out of the way. The difference in salary between the MBB firms is negligible. The firms observe each other closely and they want to remain competitive. What happens is that their salaries end up tracking each other. At McKinsey, you start out with $112,000 as a fresh business analyst in the US. BCG pays $110,000 for an equivalent role, which they call associate. And at Bain, a so-called associate consultant makes $112,000 US. The difference of $2,000 will not play a role in the long run, and the higher bonus can even things out. Also, let's not forget about the perks, like a health insurance plan or a company car policy. All the firms offer an attractive package, and it won't be radically different between the three. Okay, so let's discuss the MBB salaries, and we start off with the earlier levels, from new joiner to junior partner. We'll focus on consultants, not the researchers or back office staff or other specialist roles. Of course, salaries vary significantly across the globe, so we'll focus on the US and Europe, as we're most familiar with these markets. For the US, as we already mentioned, the salary of a fresh undergrad consultant will be around $110,000 US, without bonus and perks. In Germany, it's currently around 80,000 euros for someone with a master's degree, which is what most new joiners have. Germany is at the upper end of the spectrum in Europe. In other markets, such as Spain, it will be 30 to 40% less. It really depends on the country's economic strength and the wage level. But be assured, with an entry-level salary like this, you'll be typically already close to the top 10% of income earners in the respective country. Not bad for your first job out of college. After about 2 years, you'll reach the first big promotion. At McKinsey, you're promoted to associate. At BCG and Bain, you're promoted to consultant. By the way, that's also the level at which an MBA graduate, a PhD graduate, or someone with a couple of years of work experience will join. In the US, the base salary for this role is about $190,000. In Germany, it's about 125,000 euros. After another 2 years, you'll move on to project manager. From here on out, it gets a bit fuzzier, also because the bonus component plays a bigger role. For a junior or a senior consultant, you'll have a bonus of 10 or up to 20% of your annual salary, depending on your performance review. At the project manager level, a bonus of 30% or more is possible. The base salary in the US is above $200,000. In Germany, it's about 150 to 160,000 euros. If everything goes well, you'll become a junior partner after 2 years in the project manager role. The increase in base salary is only marginal compared to the project manager role, but the increase in bonus is quite significant, with a bonus of 50% of your base salary. Again, heavily dependent on your personal performance. So that's basically the salary progression in your first 6 to 8 years in consulting. You start out with an attractive base salary, which jumps pretty quickly by 50%. From there on out, it's the bonus component that drives a lot of the increase, which of course is different from person to person. Alright, let's move on to partners and senior partners. As evident, from the salary progression up to this point, the bonus becomes more and more important as you move up the ranks, while the base salary becomes less relevant. So we'll focus on total compensation, which is largely driven by the bonus. The bonus consists both of an individual performance component, but also a firm performance component. Individually, you'll be measured especially by how much business you bring in. But since you're a partner in the whole operation, you'll also be compensated based on how well the firm is doing overall. All that being said, a partner will be making more than $500,000 or euros relatively easily, both in the US and in Germany. A strong partner will even exceed $1 million per year. But you can already see the variance is huge and a lot of factors play a role. An early partner might be in a completely different situation compared to one that's close to making senior partner. So even among partners, there's often a hierarchy which is not visible from the outside. And lastly, there's typically a senior partner level. Here it gets extremely intransparent. We know senior partners that make $2 million a year, but there are also some that make $5 million and more. It again comes down to how well the firm is performing, how well your sector is performing, and how much business you bring in. So there you have it. The 25-year-old kid as a consulting millionaire? No, definitely not happening. But consulting still offers very attractive compensation, and more importantly, a super steep learning curve. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and activate the bell for more content like this. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if there's a topic you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.